Hello everyone. Let's wait for more people to join and then we're gonna start soon. Hope you had a great day today with all this amazing weather outside. Just wait a couple of minutes and then we're gonna have a start. Again, today I'm doing it on 2 devices and I'll be trying to focus myself on like both of them. And yeah, kind of fun experience when you do on live in a couple of different social medias. More people are joining. Great. Just a few more minutes and we're gonna have a start, guys. Just tell me, whoever joined, did you watch the TikTok in the morning? Did you like the TikTok? Did you like the question in TikTok? Just give me some energy. The same like for the last 2 days, you will be able to see the replay straight after the live. Then really excited to talk about that subject today. Then today we're gonna talk about love. Very interesting subject. And as you've seen on TikTok, is more about, why we may not feel loved by our partners. What is the reason? Then we're gonna go a bit about that. I'll be grabbing some water, guys, because I feel like got some sinus attacking me for the last few days and I struggle to breathe, but I should be fine. Okay, 2 more minutes and we're gonna have a start. Like every day, 5 past, I think is a good time to start. No technical issues today, then that's a good thing. I will try to carry on with the good wave of no technical issues going forward. But again, nice to be with you guys for the third live. Just drop in the comments, did you like the TikTok? Did you thought about the question? Does that relate to you? Just give me some feedback. Okay guys, then let's have a start. Today we're going to talk about the TikTok I put in the morning, and the question there was, do you feel loved by your partner? And if you're not, did you ever thought why? And yeah, it's a tricky one, isn't it? Because we quite often think like we know a lot about love and we understand our partners, especially being with them for a while, a couple of years, or if it's, if we just met, like we actually all think that, that the first few months is really amazing, and you feel like, like the world kind of finished for you because you just focus on that other person that you felt in love, and it is really exciting time as well to experience that, love at the beginning. And then after a while, we may come across a bit different relation to love when it comes to relationship. And what I mean by that is more about, okay, like you're not having the same conversations, you not feeling the same kind of sparkle that you felt at the beginning, you're not feeling like this funny feeling in the stomach when you think about that person. And the question here is like why that can be. And it is a couple of reasons behind it, and it all comes to like the project I'm doing about communication and relationship, what is a big thing for me. Then just to start, guys, my name is Grzegorz. I'm with Grzegorz Coaching. Then today, like I said, life is about love and about understanding why you may not feel the same love to your partner as you potentially felt at the beginning of the relationship. Then the pure focus is on understanding why that happens, okay? And where I want to go with that is really to the way you may, talk with your partner, or the way you may spend time with your partner, or the way you may do things together with your partner. And it all comes specifically to each individual. And we are all different, as we know. And what that means, because we are all different, that means we do think about love in a different way, and we are receiving love in a different way as well. And that's very, very important. And what I mean by that is basically, let's say, some people will react very nice to just going out together, being in a relationship and spending time together, let's say going for walks or going somewhere, to spend time, like I would say in some trips, like jumping in the car and going to see some things, or just, being a bit more active, going for like a mountain walk or for like a walk in a national park. Or some people will just be more active in the way they feel about love is when they receiving like every day I love you, or just a nice words about the other person, like that they look nice, or that you miss them, or that you really appreciate the time you spent together the day before, and those people will be then really, really happy with receiving love in that way. But some people can be really even different than that, and they can receive love by just the fact that you're gonna help them to wash the dishes, or to clean the room, or to basically just help them with something, like you're gonna, I don't know, if let's say your partner is fixing his car and changing his oil, or he's like, I don't know, fixing his bike, or one of his or he's even like doing stuff at home and fixing some doors or handles, or trying to like deal with the sink issue because it's blocked and stuff like that. And if you're gonna like give him the tools and help him with that, he may receive that as a gesture of love. Or it can be even more different than that. It can be as simple as you're gonna leave a sticky note in the kitchen saying that you love that person, or you're just gonna leave a little gift that you're gonna create by yourself, like some bracelet, let's say, something like that. Or you're just gonna leave a little rose there for her, waiting for her in the kitchen in the morning when she wakes up with a coffee. And that can be a gesture of love. And those things are the ways we can communicate in love, and they being called love languages. And there is a couple of books, quite interesting ones, you can read about it. And there is a couple of psychologists already talking about that topic, and it is very, very, like I would say, topic that will take you guys to a different journey to understand why we are not able to feel the same love as we felt at the beginning. And that could be one of the reasons that you are not able to communicate with your partner in a way that they receiving love in general, okay? And that means you may be trying to do the wrong things. You may be, buying them gifts every day or every week, or bringing them roses, or, trying to make a nice surprise with the dinner waiting for them every day at home, or something like that, in that sense, what I mean. And that may not be the thing for them to receive the love. And it is really kind of difficult, especially when we are together for like longer period of time, like 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, or sometimes even 2 years, even 1 year, to understand those things. And we kind of get ourselves to kind of routines, and routines are good for us when it comes to like eating, uh, being active, like being a bit more organized in life. But when it comes to love, routine actually is not really good at all. It actually destroys most of the relationships, and it puts us in that, like a, I would say, autopilot, and that's really not good for relationships, especially when you want to, you know, love that person every day. But again, it comes to the principle when we want to really work on the relationships, if we want to be in relationships, if we're ready for the relationships. And that then comes to the original thing I'm talking about, how to communicate in relationships. And that's the way of communication as well, by understanding how our partner is receiving love and how we can that, try to give that love every day to that partner of ours. Some people as well can receive love just by simple cuddle, by touch, by just, coming and, cuddling to them by the telly, or when you just come back from work, just a cuddle from, when you just see each other after work. For some people, that's really enough. When you just, go for a walk and hold their hand. And those little things are really, really important when it comes to, feeling love for those people. But the main question here is like, who are you? Like, what type of person you are? How you receiving love from from your partner? What do you think about it? What is your way of receiving love? When you feel like this funny feeling in the stomach, the sparkle inside as you felt when you met that person, when they do things for you. And all that then comes to, doing things on a daily basis to be able to give that love to the other person. That's what relationships is all about. This is when you want to, feel loved every day, but that's because you're trying to give love to that person you love every day, and that's so important. And it is a big topic, guys, and I'm really happy to be able to have that live today to talk about it. And again, as I mentioned on the other lives, I will be trying to just give you an idea of what is the question at TikTok when I ask that question every day, to then be able to explain to you what that question means. So like I said, the question was why you may feel not loved by your partner, why your partner may not love you, or why you may feel like you are not loved. The answer to it is probably because your partner doesn't communicate with you in your love language. And I just explained to you the types of that communication that can happen between, in a relationship between like both people. And it is really important to be able to understand that, to then have a successful day-to-day, time with your partner. It is really, really important to be able to do that, to be happy in relationships, to feel loved. And if you don't feel love, then why are you in a relationship? Are you just there because it's comfortable? Are you just there because you didn't have much of a choice when you decided to be together? Or are you just there because you want to really share that love with the other person, and you want to genuinely try to work that together between you and the person you are together? Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe you're already not in relationships and you used to be, and you always struggle to be in those, and you wouldn't be longer than a year, longer than 2 years, longer than 3 years, and always something went wrong. And maybe you are that person that you wouldn't be able to have a lasting, long relationships because you wouldn't be able to go through it, to share love every day with your partner. And again, it is individual to every single one of you. And every single one of you can answer that question individually. And really, I truly believe that if you're able to answer that question, then you will be able to understand if you were receiving love in the right way, or you are actually giving the love in the right way to your partner. Then, like I said, love languages, how we are able to receive or give love to our partner. And again, I'll be talking about those things more in depth. And that comes to what I said yesterday on my live, that I will be having on the weekend right now a post when you guys will be able to put your comments, that you will be able to join in and have a free course session with me on a weekend next week, when we will be able to go a bit more in depth in those topics I'm talking here about, and then you'll be able to ask more personalized questions, because it will be a group of 20 people then, and I'll be able to answer your questions. You will be able to ask them, or maybe you're gonna be more interested in, certain topics I'm talking about in my lives, or maybe you missed something and you want to have the live response from me. Then really that's what I will be going this weekend to promote that free session course for you next week. And you will see all the dates in that post, and you will see all the things you can expect to be there. And that's going to be through the mastermind.com portal that I'm using to promote the products I'm creating in my coaching, in Grzegorz Coaching. Then, yeah, guys, love, very complex topic. But today we're talking just about how we are really receiving or giving love. What are the ways? What we can do to make it better in our relationships. Sometimes it's about, most of the time, to be honest, it's about details. Those little things that you will miss on your daily routine. Then, you wake up, you go to work, you have your breaks. You then, eat your food between your breaks. You eat your food in the morning, obviously. Then you come back from work. And then what happens then? Do you talk or do you not? Are you sharing that love with your partner or not? Are you able to understand your partner's love language? If you're not, then why you don't understand it? Did you ask the questions? Did you had a chance to have this genuine, one-to-one 5 minutes conversation through your day? And those are not easy, I know, because I have them as well. I got my partner and I got my little boy here, and it is challenging to be a parent. It is challenging to have relationships, but nobody said that it's going to be ever easy, And again, I wouldn't be the one to say that I don't know, because I was in relationships when I was younger. I was married when I was younger, and I had divorced when I was young as well. But that's because I didn't work at the time hard enough in the relationship to be able to understand those things I'm talking about right now. But the main thing is to be able to learn from those things, and to be able to then share with other people what you can improve, and that you can actually try, especially when you want to try it and your partner wants to try it. Sometimes it's the way that only one person wants to try, but this is when you need to ask yourself, okay, then what I'm doing in these relationships, am I happy here or not? Do I want to work it together with my partner? Do I want to try? Or maybe, you last 2 or 3 years you spend in toxic relationships when none of you are trying, and you're just trying to survive because it's comfortable, because you can bills are not that high, we can share the costs and we both working, then it's easy. That could be a case as well. And again, it all comes to you individuals, okay? The love languages, then how we receive love. Like I said, we can receive it by words. We can receive it by little gifts, any gifts, just by touch, just by spending time together, or just by trying to help each other with anything we could help to each other. And those are like the main ways we can go about understanding each other when it comes to giving and receiving love. Do you have any questions, guys? The ones are here on live. Do you want to ask anything? Do you have anything that you don't understand, maybe? Okay. If not, then, like I said, I will be trying to do those lives about 20 minutes to half an hour max. Again, it will depend on you guys, how active you're gonna be. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you been able to take something from it to yourself. And I hope you will be maybe trying to apply something in your own relationships from what I said. Again, if you want to know more, like I said, next weekend, I will be promoting my free session. You will see the post appearing this weekend, and then you'll be able to put yourself in the comments. You will have all the instruction there. It's gonna appear on my Facebook page and my group that I created for my first project, what is communication relationship, and you're gonna see that there as well. Instagram, gonna put it on a separate TikTok for that as well. It's all gonna be there for you to be able to follow and join and have like I said, up to 20 people free session with me again next weekend, and we can discuss those things. I'm gonna be talking through the week every day on each live about different thing, and then you can create your questions, write them down, come on a free session. We can have a brainstorm there, and we can work out whatever is really in your head and what you want to learn from it more. Then that's about it from me, guys, for tonight. I hope you, like I said, enjoyed, and I wish you all the best. Like I said, I apologize for my voice. I'm going through the sinus problem, but I should get that fixed in the next few days. It's gonna get better, hopefully. Fingers crossed. But like I said, I'm really enjoying those lives with you guys, and I hope you're enjoying it with me. I'll be dropping some video as well on my YouTube channel about some separate psychological topic. Like I said, on the YouTube channel, I'm open for comments, guys. I will drop some links for you as well on my Facebook and on the Facebook group, and probably on Instagram as well. Then whatever ideas you can bring there to talk about, I will be trying to drop that in the channel, and I will be going around psychology, and I will be going around life coaching, or just in general, any life events you want to discuss. Then again, thank you so much, guys, and really have a great evening. And I will speak to you tomorrow, and I will see you all tomorrow as well. Then again, thank you so much, and take care.